Andy Aledort. In this edition of In Deep, we're going to continue to take a look at slide guitar and standard tuning. One thing that's fun to do, once you are sort of transferring your normal guitar playing stuff to doing it with a slide, obviously that's the benefit of staying in standard tuning. You already know your scales and chords and shapes and stuff. You just want to be able to articulate them with a slide. It's good to practice modes. Instead of just blues scales, you know, like your typical and typical blues licks, to play through modes and modal playing and get those things together. Obviously, that'll open up the door to all kinds of different things, but you are now articulating those notes and sounds using the slide, so you get the benefit of that. So a good song to play over, sort of bed track in a sort of harmonic environment, if you will, to experiment with, is the Allman Brothers song Whip and Post, which is in the key of A minor. And then the mode that's used along with minor pentatonic in the key of A minor pentatonic, is a mode that's called A Dorian. So let me show you A Dorian fretted normally and then with the slide in a few positions, and then we'll play some examples using A Dorian over a backing track along the lines of Whip and Post. So even though I have a slide on my finger, I'm going to play A Dorian fretted normally. This is another good thing to practice, because when you are playing slide, it's good to be able to switch to fretting normally with your fingers while still having the slide on your hand. Two guitar players, Mick Taylor and Earl Hooker, were fantastic at that. They'd keep that slide on, and then they could play with their fingers in a normal way and go back and forth seamlessly. So here's A Dorian. In fifth position. Do it with the slide. Now let's do the next position, normal fretting. Next position. Next one. And this one. So now I'll play over a track using these positions. All right, so I'm trying to be melodic, of course, as you always try to be in a guitar solo. And stating the root note right away, we're in the key of A minor, but then I'm going to use those other notes, specifically the 6th F sharp and the 2nd B, and that shape, that's B minor over A. So it's a nice sound. And then I can resolve it back to A minor just by going from the B note to the C note. And then I did a little stepped progression ascending. to an arpeggio. Second half of the solo goes back to that root note. So automatically we're balanced now the way from where we started. The two halves are tied together. So I want to take advantage of that. Those other notes that aren't straight off the A minor triad. And then I did a step pattern going backwards. So in particular, when you play something like this, you really have to be careful with your intonation. So use your ears and your eyes to see, and then listen to the sound and make sure you're playing in tune.